In the previous videos, we have seen what is the use of PubSub, the architecture of PubSub. But in this one, we are going to see how to create a PubSub, how to create subscription for that topic, then Java code for pushing or pulling messages from the PubSub. First, we are going to create a topic. Create topic. Here you can give a name. I'm giving the name test topic. And here there are some options. Here add a default subscription. I'm disabling it. We'll go and create the subscription separately. Here we can mention a schema for the messages what we are sending to this topic. Here if you select, you can select the schema and we can mention what type of schema it is. We are not going to use it. Again, the encryption, it's the security part of the topic. Here we can mention either the Google managed encryption key or the customer managed encryption key. I'm putting it as default and let us create the topic. We have a topic created. We can see that there is no subscription created so far. And the snapshot, if we want to create snapshot for this topic, this is where if you want to export data in this topic to a BigQuery, we can do the configuration here. Same way, if you want to move the data to cloud storage, we can do it here. Here you can see the details of that topic that we created. Now here we can push a message. We can create a message and push a message here. Here you can see the storage policy. In storage policy, we are saying that allow any region. We are not selecting a region here, but if you want, we can select a region here. That means add, you can give Asia South 1, add a region. We can add multiple regions here so that the data in all the messages in this topic will be replicated to all these regions. We don't want to change the default setting. We are leaving it as is. If we want to add some labels to this topic, then we can add the labels here. We have created the topic. Now let us create a subscription for that topic. You can create a subscription. Subscription is given here. Select the topic to which we need to create the subscription. We are using the pull subscription. There are multiple options here. Pull subscription, push, write to BigQuery, write to cloud storage. Multiple options are there. We are going to use the pull subscription. That means our subscription or subscriber is going to raise a pull request. So message retention is 10 minutes to 7 days. After 7 days, the message will be removed from the topic if it's not acknowledged. If you want to retain the acknowledged messages, we can select this, but it will add cost because the storage will be used to retain these messages. So it will add to our cost. Expiration period. So if we are not using this subscription for next 31 days, this subscription will be automatically deleted. If we can select never expire as well. Acknowledgement deadline. This is once we pull the message, how much seconds are there so that we have to acknowledge it. Within 10 seconds we have to acknowledge in this case. If we are not acknowledging it, automatically the message will be redelivered. So if you want to do some activities, better do all those activities and acknowledge it. For doing those activities, if you think that you need more time, add time here. Next option is the subscription filter. So we can filter our message as per some attributes. When we send messages, we can add attributes as headers for those messages. We can filter message according to those attributes. Suppose we are giving some priority to the message. Priority will come as an attribute for each of the message. I am giving priority 1, priority 2, priority 3. So here I can give that priority attribute dot priority equal to 1. If I say that one here, only messages with attribute priority 1 only will be delivered to my subscriber. Here there is an option exactly once delivery. In this case, PubSub will make sure that the message is delivered only once. That means delivery will not be duplicated. Message ordering we can mention, and dead letter queue we can mention here, or dead letter topic we can mention here. We can select another topic so that if it is not acknowledged or it cannot be delivered, here saying that maximum delivery attempts 5. This means PubSub tries for 5 times, and if it cannot deliver the message, then the message will go to the dead letter topic. So retry policy also we can mention. We are putting all the values default, and let us create the subscription. So subscription is created and it is active. Now one more thing we have to do. We have learned that the access to PubSub is managed to IAM, service accounts and the policies. Let us create a service account. Let us go to IAM admin and go to service accounts. Create a service account. This is the name of the service account. I am going to give PubSub editor role. We can see that PubSub editor has the option to modify topics and subscriptions and publish and consume messages. This is what we need. We are going to add this role for our service account. Now we have our service account and no key is created. Since I am running my code from my laptop, I need to generate a key. Manage keys. Create a new key. Yeah, I got my key downloaded. We have already created the service account. If you select your topic here, you can see that one new role is added. Let's say PubSub editor, and there we can see that this service account has editor permission. Now let us look into our code. Here we have added a dependency for using the PubSub SDK. Here you can see the dependency that's added in the POM file. Now this is the publisher service. Here we have to give the topic name. This topic name is the full topic name. That is what is given here. Project slash the project name slash topics slash the topic name. Let us copy that and add here. Also one more thing we need to do here. We have to set up an environment variable, the Google application credentials. There I set up the key file name. This is the file we downloaded when we created the service account. We are creating a publisher object, and to publisher we are adding the topic name. Then we are creating a message. This is the my message colon and the current date and timestamp. Converting the data into byte array. and to the publish message we are setting the data. Here we are publishing that message object. Let us run it. We can see that the message is published. Now what we are going to do is we are going to subscribe to that message. That means we are going to deliver a pull request to the subscription. Here I have the subscriber code. Here as well we have to set up the environment variable. So this is used to authenticate with the Google Cloud environment. Here we have a receiver function. Then what we are doing is we are just printing the message and acknowledging that message. Once it is acknowledged, that means the message is consumed fully. Here in the subscriber we are giving the subscription name and the receiver that we created. This is a callback function, and we are starting the subscriber. Here it will continuously run. We are not giving any time up to when it has to run. There's an option to give that as well. That means if you are giving a time here, it will run until then. If we are giving 30 seconds, it will all 30 minutes. It will run for 30 minutes and close the subscription. You can see that we haven't given a subscription name so far. Let us give the subscription name. Our subscription is here. Here is the subscription name. Let's run the code. Here is our data. The my message colon, the date and timestamp, and the message ID is this one, and publish time and other details are provided here. This is the way we create a publisher and a subscriber. We can do the test here itself. There is an option to send a message and subscribe that one. Before that, let us stop this subscriber, because here I mentioned that it is going to run continuously and will consume the messages that's published into the topic. Let us stop that. In the topic I am going to send a message. If you want to add an attribute, you can add that as well. So my message is published. Here in the subscription, let us see whether we received the message. We can see that there is no message listed here. Reason is, while we are discussing the architecture, we have seen that if we want to receive the message, we have to do a pull request to the publishing forwarder. That's what we are going to do here. Pull, and we can see the message here. So the same thing is what we have done through our Java code as well. The Java code will do a pull request and get the message. Here the message is not consumed yet. Now we have acknowledged the message.